Hey guys, welcome back to Java with Meenu. So today we have a special guest in our channel, Natasha. So Natasha is a PHP developer and she has an experience of around 6 to 7 years. She has shared her journey, her challenges, and how she was able to get this job, everything with us. And she has shared many advices as well to the fresh graduates who are passing out and who might be facing difficulties in finding a job. So watch the video till the end, and I hope you will get a lot of takeaways from this. Hi Natasha, how are you?
Hey, hi Minu. I'm fine. How are you, Minu?
I'm fine too. So, Natasha, in this video, we will be more understanding on how your journey was into the IT industry and what challenges you faced, and if others are facing the same challenges, how they can overcome with those challenges. Okay. So, yeah, let us start with how did you actually start your IT journey? Like, how did you get your first placement? How was the experience?
Okay, so as I sit down here to remember my own journey in IT industry, so I remember I spent a lot of time to in writing codes and all, and taking help and tutorial from other people, so that when I pass the college, pass my graduation, I get a good chance to good chance to work in IT industry. And but after I complete my graduation, the market in IT industry it did not was not so good at that time. There are so much difficulties to get job in that industry. So I remember many of my college friends got job in another domain or field, as they were not getting chance in that domain. So
Okay.
I researched at that. Yeah, I just wanted to stick on IT industry only. I didn't want
Okay.
to go to other any random field. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I
this was
researched.
during which year? Is it during that recession time?
No, it is 2017. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So I researched over about the market over the internet, and yeah, and I found that at that time the PHP was at a hotspot at that time, especially in my location Kolkata,
Okay.
and yeah, and I didn't want to go outside Kolkata because of some health and family issue.
Mhm.
So I started to take training of PHP, and
Okay.
I did not have any knowledge about PHP, as in college only C, C++, Java, these basic
Right.
concepts were taught, not
So you
advanced
went to
like
some
PHP.
institute or personally you
Yes,
started learning? You took a formal training.
yeah, exactly. Took a formal training in
Okay.
my locality only,
Hmm.
and they from there I got reference for interview to
Okay.
several companies. Yeah,
Okay.
and ultimately I got a chance in a good reputed company named Code
Hmm.
Clouds in Kolkata.
Okay.
So I
Great.
started my journey there. So luckily I got a chance to a base team of that company.
Hmm.
But after joining that company, the everything did not work as expected. I expected everything did not work so well, because as that was a very good team. So there's a lot of work pressure, and I could not able to cope up with that work pressure.
Okay.
And yeah, that was 3 months. There was 3 months probation period
Hmm.
at that company.
Okay.
Yeah. So they asked to learn so many things,
Hmm.
and go through some projects they
Okay.
made. Yeah, and that was quite difficult for me. And I accept I was also little lazy during the
Hmm.
weekend at that time.
Okay.
I did not
Hmm.
go through with my full concentration. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that was my fault also. I accept. And after 3 months, I switched to another team,
Okay.
where
Within the
I
same
can,
company,
yeah,
right?
within
You.
same company, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But there, no, there is not so much, technical
Hmm.
things were not happened so much. They only worked in core PHP and all. There is no, there, I mean, no, so not so much scope of learning new technologies and other
Okay.
things. I moved there to learn their basic products, and in which products they work.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah, but as time passed, so the team also started to get some custom project, and we are also getting scope to learn new things.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So even, yeah.
So after graduating, how long it took to get this first job? What was that training
Yeah.
duration
Okay.
like?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I took training for 6 months, but I got job within 4 months.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Right, yeah.
So after graduating, after around 4 to 5 months, you got your first job.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Still, I am in this company only,
Okay, in the same
same
company.
company.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
Right. So, so PHP, if we take so if someone wants to start learning, so do you think this 4 to 5 months of preparation would be sufficient to join any company as freshers?
Yeah, I believe if the fresher have good knowledge of any language, basic knowledge,
Mhm.
then it will not take more than 1 to 2 months
Okay.
to be an good knowledge of that new language, whether it is
Okay.
PHP or other language, Java.
So basically,
The basic,
logic-wise, things are same. Only the syntax
yeah,
would
right,
be
absolutely. Yes.
right. So when we
And
compare,
we, yeah,
yeah,
yes,
please go ahead.
yeah, I'm saying, and it is not possible to remember all the syntaxes of
Right.
every language. Yeah, no? So we obviously take help of Google or today's ChatGPT to
Yeah.
learn about the syntax.
Yeah.
The syntax, I really does not matter at all.
Right.
Just the basic concept is matter.
Right.
Yeah.
So as you spoke about AI, so do you think it will replace? What is your thought on that? Do you think it can replace the IT developers?
I believe it will replace in
Mhm.
some extent, but it can't replace completely, IT developer, because IT developers or software developers are needed to improve the AI technology. Yeah,
Right.
right. No, uh, like AI, as we know, every AI technology or anything is made by human itself. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that is also said that in future robot will create all those things itself.
But still,
But
some kind of human
still, yeah,
intervention is
human
definitely
intervention,
required.
right? Yes,
Right. Right. So as you're already into IT industry from around 6 to 7 years, right?
six,
Seven
yeah,
years,
right.
6 years. Yeah. So what do you think are the pros and cons of working in an IT industry? What do you like most and what you don't like?
Yeah, as a software development or coding is my passion, so I love to work here in this industry, and I enjoy it so much. There
Right.
is a huge scope of learning. If we want to learn new things, we can get several reference in YouTube or in Udemy or many other online or offline institute. So
Right.
there is no lack of a platform to gain knowledge,
Yeah.
and
Every day there
also
is some
taking
advancements.
help. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
what
in
are the
YouTube,
disadvantages do you feel working here?
the most common disadvantage is there is huge pressure. Everybody can't cope up with this work pressure, and
Right.
sometimes work and work life balance is completely, you have to forget about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah. But maybe
they
not
can call
always.
you any. Uh,
Sometimes. Sometimes.
yeah,
Or
sometimes. Yeah, you have to, yeah, you have to set a boundary, and that
yes.
is also very difficult to set a boundary between your work and your personal and professional life.
Right.
Your colleagues will not agree to set you up the boundary.
Yes.
I can say myself that my TL or TL always my TL always works,
Okay.
from day to night, and also
Okay.
we can see during weekend he is replying to
Okay.
clients answer. I mean, he is on all the time, and he expect us to be available at
Hmm.
all the time,
Hmm.
like him. Yeah. So what, no, previously he called at night. He also give night support during
Hmm.
at from 11 to 1 during night. So sometimes he called at that time, me at that time or any other employee, and told to see some matter.
Hmm.
No, previously I hesitated to say no to any TL or any seniors, whether I wanted to do that or not.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I
Eventually, you learn
uh,
to say no as well.
no,
Right?
yes. Uh, yeah, but it made me years to set a
Boundary.
boundary,
Hmm.
yeah, boundary, that he did not call me after my work hour. I did many many crazy things to avoid his call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So,
after that
mhm.
and now the situation is he never called me at the night
Okay.
unless it is really so much emergency or important.
Okay. That is very important actually to set some
Yeah,
boundaries so that we
boundaries.
also
Yes,
have, and we are also mentally relaxed to actually work on in our working hours.
yes, it needs.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very
it
much
needed.
needed. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what are some mistakes I think, or some advice you would give to yourself, like what you could have done better, and maybe you would have been in a better place. So, what are those things which you think you should have done, or you would have done if you were able to go back and change something?
Okay. So first of all, I would take a chance in uh, various company from various location, because if we open to work in any other location or any other country even, so we have so much opportunity, more opportunities in our career. I just I just kept a boundary within my location, my states.
Right,
I told, for my health and family issue, I
right,
did not go to outside Kolkata.
right.
So I think if I uh, took a chance to go outside my city, then my career would be much better, because as I always wanted to work with a MNC company, because I
Mhm.
believe there is more chance to grow, and we can
Right,
learn much things, and also there is a more security and stability of work
right,
in those companies. So maybe I
right.
can, yeah, get there,
So you could
and
have searched
like
for all the locations, maybe in
all the
outside India
location
also,
India even
and maybe you
also,
could have
right?
got more better opportunities, right?
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I think you can do that even now. You
Yeah,
have
I'm
still,
trying that now actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so Natasha, how important is continuous learning and development in our career? So you are almost in the like 6 to 7 years, still you have a lot of future and growth ahead. So what do you think? Like, how is continuous learning and development important? How much important it is apart from our daily project work that we do?
Yes. To keep ourselves up to date, the continuous learning is so much important. Suppose in our work area also, the clients also wants to improve their project with new technologies. So uh, for that also we have to adapt new technologies,
Right,
to learn new technologies.
right,
6 years before when I joined, then clients wants to work with PHP. Now PHP, as that was the trending at that time, and that
hmm,
was also very fast fast and efficient
right,
language. Yeah, and now there are so many languages like Python and React, Vue.js, which clients want to work at this time.
right,
So if we do not continue our learning, then we are not able to work with these technologies, and
right.
we may not get chance to work these new projects,
Yeah,
explore these new projects. So we also lag behind in our career also.
right. So who knows already they would get the better
We
opportunities,
get
right? So
obviously, yeah,
it's very important to keep learning continuously. So
learning.
generally what happens is when we are out of college, we get a job, then we stop learning for at least a couple of years because we
Yes,
are in that enjoyment that we are getting the salary for the first time.
salary.
We stop learning. So, but it's actually very important in the beginning of the career to learn something.
Yes,
And also how
absolutely.
important. So what happens is, so suppose you are working on a project on PHP now. So some companies, what happens is you are asked, so you learned PHP, you were hired for that, but then the project gets changed and then they ask you to learn something else, which is completely different.
Yes,
So how do you
yeah,
think we can cope up with that? Do we accept it or do we just, can we start learning whatever they want us to learn, or how we should, what is the better way you think?
yeah. That happened often in our IT industry. So
Right,
I think we should accept it, but we should ask client for little time, some time to go through the new technology, or I think every client give us some time to understand his project. We
right,
should try to learn this new technology at that time.
right.
And if we have a referral, like anyone already know that technology, we obviously should take help from them. And I just want to tell that we should never hesitate to take help from anybody, whether they are junior or seniors,
Yes,
because I see many people sometimes hesitate to take help from other people, or some senior people uh, don't take help because of
yeah,
their ego from the
yes,
juniors. Yes, but that should not happen. No? We should take help. We should learn from any kind of people
right,
in our industry.
yeah.
Yeah, so we
So,
should take assist from them also.
right,
And
that
also
is
there
a
are
very
several
good
YouTube
point.
videos, yeah, YouTube videos or other videos to
Mm,
learn those things. So I think we should accept that as a challenge.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, one more question on, see, as IT employees, we get a lot of leaves, right?
Yes.
At least 20 is the minimum. I think we get more than that. So, but what we see is people not utilize these. Most of them, they do not utilize their leaves and take a break. So, what do you think? How important it is to utilize that time off and then get refreshed and be back? Because what I have seen
Yeah.
is most of them they just waste. I mean, they don't take the leaves and then those get uh, collapsed and then
monotonous. Yeah, their life become monotonous so much.
right,
They're every day doing same work and work. And break is important because it sometimes help us to refresh, help us to rejuvenate ourselves. Because if we do continuously work for a long time, then our sometimes our brain got stuck. We could
right,
not think in a proper way.
right,
It become a load, a burden to us to continue with our work. So, so I suggest
right.
to take a break whenever get a chance and just take spend your time with family or yourself.
Yeah, that is important. Also,
Yes.
Natasha, how important is as fresh graduates, right? So they are not much into having a LinkedIn profile, and also, what do you think? How important it is to have a proper professional network as well that will help us in our career also? How important that is, even for freshers.
Yeah, as we know that today getting a job is very much difficult because everyone is creating account in Naukri, Indeed, or even LinkedIn also,
Yeah,
uh, and they are just applying for job there. But as there is so much competition there, so they are not getting stand out of other candidates. So
right,
at that time, referral is so much useful things so that they can get highlight. They can highlight it in that competition.
right,
Like we can personally chat or connect with the recruiters or other employees of that company we apply, and
right,
we can also gain information from them about the
right,
company, what kind of work they do, or
right,
at their recruitment process, what kind of questions they asked, what kind of interviews they taken, so that we can prepare ourselves according to that.
right,
Also prepare a resume according to the company's need.
right. Yeah. So yeah, these are very important. Yeah.
Important. Yeah.
Anything else you think, Natasha, that you want to share that might help our fresh graduates or freshers? You know, anything else that you think will be important for them that you experienced?
Nothing else as I want to tell. Never stop learning, as our company CEO also suggested us, or my mentor also suggested that keep learning because learning is the only way to grow. Way to grow.
Right.
Yes,
That is
and
beautiful
yeah,
actually.
and don't think about if you are if you're willing to learn anything. Don't think about other things like money or
Right.
geographical boundaries.
Right. Be open.
Yes, open to everything. Yes.
Right. Right. Thank you so much, Natasha. It was great talking to you, and all of us wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And we are sure that you will do wonders. Yeah. Thank you so much for connecting with us.
Thank you so much, Minu.
I hope you all like this video. So if you have any questions to Natasha or to me, write them down in the comments and we'll try to answer them. If you're looking for answers to some other questions, post them down and we will try to get the relevant people to answer them in our channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Thanks.